Hello everyone, hello, Roberto here for another video review. It's Caramel Flavoured Penguins. New Caramel Flavoured Penguins, yes. And why not there? What are you jumping off caramel rocks into a sea of milk? I'm not sure penguins really behave like that, but nonetheless, that's what these penguins do. There we go, look at that. Snack time, it says. There we are, with a fish as well. Goodness me, I guess that's probably the only part that's realistic about this scene, but there we go. But it is a golden fish, I'm not sure about that. But there we are, 7 bars, yes, great stuff. So yeah, quite interesting as well. Caramel flavour seems to be a thing at the moment. Terry's have just done a caramel flavour orange, well it's not even orange really, just caramel flavour ball I guess you'd say. So yeah, going to be reviewing that soon, but penguins, there we go. So they do a few flavours of penguins, don't they, I think mint and orange have been ones in the past. Did he still do those regularly? I'm not too sure, maybe mint ones. Chocolate with a caramel flavoured cream filled biscuit bars with a milk chocolate flavour coating. Milk chocolate flavour coating. So it's caramel flavoured cream, chocolate and caramel flavoured cream, milk chocolate flavour coating. There's no actual chocolate in this then. Alright, so chocolate flavour coating 29%. It's obviously just not got the ingredients that can mean that it can legally describe itself as chocolate, but it's probably close, but nonetheless. Got palm oil in there, you can see. And anything else of interest? More palm oil at the bottom, or near at the bottom. Made by PladisGlobal.com, so vegetarians, 7 times 24.6 grams, 172.2 in total, I guess. Recycled bags at large supermarket, don't recycle home, but Republic Ireland have seen the comparative messages on those products that have both on. You can, so why can't in the UK, I don't know. So 400 grams, 520 calories, 26.9 grams of fat, 15.2 which is saturates per bar, 130 calories, 6.7 grams of fat, 3.8 which is saturates. Still in a cool, dry place. Typical number of bars per fat, 7 it says. Well, there should be 7 because there's 7 on the front, so there wasn't. We'll probably have to cover them backs down, maybe. But I think I've only got 6, so I would definitely be taking it back or complaining. Alright, and there we go. Is that get in touch and happy quality guarantee, stuff like this? CMYK type malarkey going on and other colours maybe. Alright. Visit us at McVitie's.co.uk. McVitie's official on Facebook. Right. Don't even have Twitter anymore, do a lot of people have abandoned Twitter now it seems. Or whatever it's called now. Alright, there we go. Great stuff. Alright, so I just need to move myself down, give these an open so like on the inside. I reckon I'll just look like regular penguins. But you never know. Right, let's find out. Okay, I'm going to have these new caramel flavoured penguins and open, and why not? At least the outside part of it. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so there's should be 7 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there is. There we go. This caramel aroma coming from them, must say. There we go. Did this have jokes on them, penguins? A few different layouts here. Some repeats. Yeah, I think a couple of them repeats. I think they just do 7 different kinds, wouldn't you, and have 1 of each, but nonetheless they don't. So a couple of repeats there. Just going to be repeating. There you go, so we've got 4 different kinds there, I think. Right, now they did used to do jokes on penguins, I don't know if they still do. Oh, there we go. What's the penguin's favourite film? Flipper? Frozen. Alright, I guess when I was younger it would have been Flipper. Alright, I think Flipper's probably a better joke. Right, let's see what else have we got. What's the penguin's favourite film? We've done that one. Frozen again. Okay. What are penguins good? What's that? Why are penguins good racing drivers? Don't know. Why are penguins good racing drivers? Because they're always in pole position. Alright, okay. I wonder if it's the same joke for this one. Yeah, okay, it's the same, so we get 4 different jokes, I think. Why can't penguins play football? I don't know, why can't they? Because there's Snowball. Right. Brilliant. Okay, same one again. Same for that one, just yep. Same wrapper. Alright, see, and what's that one? Okay, why was the penguin popular? Oh, no idea. Okay, because he was an ice guy. Okay. Wonderful, there we go, great stuff. Right, so we just make you think you could have just done 7 different wrappers, couldn't you, for 7 different jokes. Maybe you do, but you would have expected it to be, you know, rather than random, just but we'd have 7 different ones, wouldn't we, really? But there we go. Can't have everything, can we? Alright, let's give it a bit of an open then. So like on the inside. Reasonably nice. It's a bit confusing sometimes how I think some penguin products, you know, like in the regular ones, I think they're all red now, but they used to be different colours, I think. So it's hard to know for sure whether some of them were mint or not, but I think maybe these days they are all specific. Different colours, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do remember someone who was allergic to the mint flavouring had one by accident once, but yeah. There we go. So you might have to watch out. All right. So anyway, digressing a bit there. So let's see how wide this is. 7.8 centimeters basically. And the width is not completely flat at the bottom, but nonetheless, about 3.4 if you round up. And height, about 1.3. You can see as well the way it's got like a cream in the middle, the chocolate indents a bit there. You have two layers of biscuit with a cream middle. What does it actually describe itself as again? Chocolate and caramel flavour cream filled biscuit bars with milk chocolate flavour coating. Alright. Biscuit bar. Okay, that's what I usually call them as well. So it's yeah, seems to be the proper name for them, I guess. So at least in this case. So there we go. You can see there, quite a thick filling there. Quite nice. Pretty good. Smells a bit caramel-like, I guess, but not massively so. But does it taste caramel-like? Well, let's find out. Let's lift some up. Give them a taste. Hey everyone, okay, we're going to do these new Caramel Flavoured Penguins a taste, and why not? So yes, we've got one we cut in half before, or snapped in half before, so we just need to get straight into it, give it a go. So let's do just that. There's no caramel in there, it's caramel flavour. The cream's caramel flavoured apparently, although apparently the coating is chocolate flavoured. So there's no actual official chocolate in this. It tastes nice, but it doesn't taste really caramel-like. I can't really taste any. Maybe if I had a regular penguin, next to it, it would taste a bit different. But I think if I tried this one, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, it's caramel flavoured. I'd just say it was a penguin. Just trying to take away a bit of the biscuit and have the caramel on its own, or the cream on its own rather. It's quite nice, but it doesn't really. I say I would never think this was caramel flavoured or anything to do with caramel had I not known. But nonetheless, it's quite nice. But it just tastes like a regular penguin. As far as you can tell, if you had another penguin by its side, you might be able to tell the difference. Maybe you'd say the cream is a bit more creamy in the other one or something. A bit more chocolatey maybe. But it certainly doesn't come across as caramel-like. I can't taste anything resembling caramel at all. And I think really for caramel, I don't think it really has much of a flavour. It's more the texture of caramel, isn't it? The runniness of it and things. So, yeah. Don't know, not bad, but not really anything. Yeah, nothing to justify it really. I don't think. So if it had caramel in it, I think that would be the difference. It needed to have caramel in it, as you probably could just imagine. You don't need to be a genius to know that, do you? Really, it would benefit greatly from actually having caramel in it for being anything relating to caramel. So yeah, it might taste slightly different than a regular penguin, but I certainly. As I say, presented with this, I would never guess it was a caramel flavoured penguin. I would just say it was a regular penguin. So, the regular penguin is about 3.5 out of 5. I think this one's probably about the same, really. So I'm gonna say a 3.5 out of 5. But it may as well. You really can't taste the caramel in it. It needed to have runny caramel in it, really. So that's a bit disappointing. But there we go. Alright guys, let me know if you get this one. Are you disappointed about this one? Do you reckon it should have actual caramel in it? What do you think of all these flavoured type things that's going on where they just stick a flavour in something? Usually caramel, isn't it? Say caramel flavour or something. But now it actually has caramel in it. It's quite frequent that they do that these days. So let me know what you think. Interesting. Alright guys, take care. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.